EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Oh, we back again, bro. You know what time it is. Chargers out in this motherfucker.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. More from LA in a moment. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it. These teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end in the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
You gotta be over there, man.
Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Stupid ass.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Pacheco.
Come on, dog.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gross. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You talk about this Chiefs defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Make your adjustments, please and thank you. Yep.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. A great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
Anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Man, I ain't completed a pass, bro.
Starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Cause I do this shit, man.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Perfect time to be in the study. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that, too, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
3rd and 9 here. Now here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Damn, I should have stayed in that spot. I had a pick. Damn.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be off the yard, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. And now a throw on 1st down here, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
From the 50, here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0.
Clean pocket and sit out.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And now look at this. Big game by the 2-yard line. Thankfully, the offensive fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds.
Let's go, man.
So you don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is brought in at the 21. There he goes, left side. Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. He finds his man complete.
Oh, shit. You got to be kidding me.
Sideline he goes. He may go.
Wow. Wow.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Oh, shit.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to.
They've got his man complete. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Herbert on first down now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vasquez. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They snap it to Herbert. Complete to Johnston. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, now.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around. He's got him in.
Let's go! Let's motherfucking go, man!
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle.
You keep playing zero cover like you good. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, he finds his man, complete. That's Young. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. He finds his man. That's Young. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's getting his running back out of the backfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. He couldn't get rid of it.
I'm trying to figure that cover 3 out so hard.
To bring up second down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Mahomes. This is
Come on, man.
He gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Pacheco. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Pacheco once more. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here. Back to
That cover 3 vicious, boy.
this will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Mahomes throwing on fourth.
I fucking love cover 3, dog. Fuck out of here, man.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout. and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going. The partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On third down, Gross. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now will throw here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Final minute now of the third quarter. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Vasquez.
Let's go.
And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they send this one away. Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
He's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Young. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there.
Nice play, man.
His first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Under pressure and all, he threw a perfect down.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
Caught that shit.
Caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Why y'all don't get back to this?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gross, and he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run the counter. Gross. And some
that shit frustrating, dog.
Down to the 12-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got it.
That shit frustrating. That shit frustrating. That shit frustrating. Yeah, I know it is. That's why I run it. That's why I run it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to air one out.
Nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here.
Let's go.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Come on, man. That was terrible, dog.
That is incomplete, but there is
That was absolutely terrible, dog. Get us back that shit, man.
Now it's Mahomes again. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They're going to speed things up here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, figure that shit out,
I know
though.
conventional wisdom says, hey, sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Yeah, it's such a dumbass get.
Cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Fletcher. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself, dog. Don't do it.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Herbert, his 3rd interception.
All right. I see you.
Duffy with a pick.
I see you. You good, though.
Midfield striping down to the 47-yard line.
You good, though.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got his man, it's Thornton. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw. And now the pressure gets.
How many times have we sacked this man? We done sacked him at least 12 times. Cause he be holding on to that ball, boy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What the fuck? Don't be stupid, dog. Let's go!
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down.
Don't be stupid, dog.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Kill him, dog.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Vasquez. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Gross. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Gonna throw on third down with Herbert. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I tried to score.
A lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is understandably so.
How many times I sacked this man?
Offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. All those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense
Starks at 3, Finley had 2, Claiborne had 1, 2.
Kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Got to get Claiborne developed.
It was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with
A carpenter from New England helped rebuild the roof made by medieval craftsmen. It still doesn't feel real. Still a bit of a dream, really. It belongs to carpenters without borders who restore historical structures the world over. And last night, he watched overwhelmed as the trusses crafted were transported, lifted into position. To watch that. To see a truss of that scale, hand-hewn, pegged together, through space, it's a really out-of-time kind of experience. A journey that took him to the top
Fuck,
of the
man.
cathedral, following in the footsteps of carpenters from 800 years past. 4 or 5 years, only a select group have been allowed inside Notre Dame.
Fuck.
Last December. So this is the fire that went crashing down. Records we all wanted, all around the world. We first met Hank last summer at a workshop in northern France. Painstakingly crafted the roof beam. In the US we have a doctor